8 years just sitting there, and it's a danger. In Arizona, they make this guy put a whole wooden fence around. Right. They either got to go because they're a danger.
This is Joe's house with all the art on it, right? Joe's house?
Right, yeah.
And right here we got like the little walkway.
That's never going to change.
Okay, hold on.
No,
all right. This is the little brick road right here behind Joe's house.
Okay, let's say this is the wall.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's say this is Occupy Bisbee. Okay, and let's say this is the dog park. Like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the wall, the art wall, okay, I don't see any reason in the world that we couldn't protect that. That's not a big issue, because the charrette, several years ago, identified the art wall as an integral part of Bisbee and what makes Bisbee unique. Here's the challenge. The city has, and this came to us before it ever came to anybody else. John Charlie took us aside and said, we need to clean this area up, okay? We need to clean up the dog park, and we need to clean up Occupy Bisbee. And we said, well, we can't do that. I don't know how you're going to do it. So,
because it's private property.
Because it's private property. Well, it's private property, first off. Okay, this whole thing right here is all private. It belongs to somebody in San Francisco. So here's the issue. Let's say we got the dog park, okay? Ken and I may want to protect that all we want. I mean, we want to say, no, you can't touch that. And we can fight that fight, okay? But if the homeowner comes down, if the property owner comes down and says, I don't want the liability of some kid getting bit by a dog, or if there's some, I don't know how safe anything is on that property. I mean, if something happened to somebody and they were on that property, believe it or not, they could sue the property owner for the value of the property, okay? Now, so that's really what's at stake. It's the property owner's right to say what he wants to do with the property. And the city can fine the person for not doing what needs to be done. They're not doing that. Okay? There's no plans from the city to do anything right now except listen to what everybody has to say. And that's exactly what's happening.
What does the property owner have to say?
The property owner right now has not contacted the city and said anything. Other than they acknowledge that there is an Occupy Bisbee and a dog park.
One question is John Charlie or the city is instigating this turmoil in the sense that if the city wasn't contacting the owners and trying to tell them, hey, you're going to be liable, chances are the owners would not be at the position now where they have to make a decision.
Yeah, but that's water under the bridge.
It is water under the bridge.
Because John Charlie has already done it.
Already happened. So we're dealing with what we've got now.
Yeah.
Now let me throw this out there for a second. Let's just say that the homeowner comes down and says, I don't want a dog park on my property. Okay. Or let's say he says, I just don't want to be liable for whatever happens on the property. Okay. Now we step into the next step, and the next step is for everybody to come to the table and say, we've got this gorgeous piece of property down here, but we want to be able to express ourselves on this piece of property. How can we best go about doing that while not violating the property owner's rights? We do that by letting the property owner know what we want to do, and then allowing him the opportunity to at least have a conversation with us about what's happening on it. Okay, now there's a couple of things that's on my mind. We just passed a community gardens ordinance. Okay. There's a possibility that this homeowner would love to have a community gardens right next to the oasis. So we could enter into a conversation where protecting the art wall, nobody touches the art wall, that we make the entire area community gardens. Or we make half of the community gardens, we make the other one a bona fide city dog park. I mean, a bona fide park for animals.
Bona fide means legal?
Legal, yeah, totally legal. Because see, the fact that the homeowner, the property owner has not done anything yet means that it's sort of an open slate. I mean, we can go to the property owner and say, hey, what we'd like to do is we'd like to do community gardens and we'd like to do a dog park, which would allow us to do that for a lease period of X number of years. And if the property owner says, I don't care, go ahead and do it, then just go ahead and do it.
So you're going to go take some pictures of the wall, and you're going to start the petition?
Well,
the process?
The process of getting the permits to get the wall approved.
Okay, excellent. Right now, today?
Right now.
Okay.
What?
You want me to meet you over there?
Well, what are you going for, that plastic thing?
No, I want you to show me the walls that you want approved.
Oh, yeah.
So we can get the permit. Well, I've seen it, but I don't know for sure what. That's all my question.
art. He's buying a cross right now that was made at Dog
I
Carcass
knew you were
for-
going to get there.
for
I
10
knew you were
bucks.
going to get there.
Well,
I knew you were going to.
So I have you on record as you support the art
Yes.
and the artist.
Let him hold his cross.
Absolutely. You got me on record.
Anyway.